Good day, my dear students. Welcome to our another video discussion for the subject Empowerment Technology. So we are now in the week 4 of the quarter for the first quarter. So our topic in this module is all about productivity tools. So let us talk about lesson 1. So my name is Sir Glenn Didingding, your subject teacher. So before we proceed, so what you need to know in this topic, so after going through this module, you should be able to, you can create the main document, a data source, and a link to the main document with the data source. You can insert pictures, clip art, shapes, smart art, charts, and screen clippings. You can also format pictures, you can format clip arts, format shapes, smart arts, charts, and other screen clippings. And of course, you can discuss the concept of the mail merge. So before you go with your module, so answer first the pre-test. Now, this is for me to check if how far your knowledge, how far is your stock knowledge with regards to the word processing. So this is a 1 to 5 item only, so just answer that one. Okay, for lesson 1. So advanced techniques in word processor. So I know that some of you or most of you already have the idea on how to use the Microsoft Word. Okay, so the word processor is an application that allows users to create, edit, and print documents. Meaning, word processor or the Microsoft Word is intended for documents only. One of the most widely used word processors is the Microsoft Word, or this is often called the MS Word. Okay, Microsoft or MS, na Microsoft Word. So it is developed by the Microsoft. Okay, so let us start. Ila-ilahon na to ning unsay environment sa Microsoft Word. So as you can observe, this area, no, which is kaning area dinhi, no, makita nimo sa ako ang screen. This area here kana. So this is what we call the ribbon. Okay, the ribbon. So by which this area kaning na file. So ang tawag nato ani, this is what we call tabs. The file tab, the home tab, insert, draw, design, layout, references. So all of this, there is sa taas, these are the so-called tabs. Okay? So as you can observe, ang home tab, kanang home tab naka-highlight or insert tab naka-highlight, meaning that is now your current tab. Kung asa ka karon nga nakalocate nga tab. Okay. Then of course, the others are the other tabs. These are the other tabs. Okay. So, as you can observe, dinhi sa kuan sa ato ang ribbon nga every item is kuan, naka-group ni siya. So in this item, clipboard, naka-group ni siya. These are the group of this item. So we have the paste, this one, the format painter, the cut, the copy, no? Copy or the cut or the paste. So group na siya. Under pud aning area, font group. Okay, this is the font group. So this is the font style. Okay, the font size, or you can adjust the font size here, increase the font size or decrease the font size. You can bold this one. Let us say this Microsoft Word. No, this Microsoft Word. You can bold that one. Try to observe what happened. You can italize. You can underline. Or you can choose different underlines depending on your preference. Okay? Or you can strike through. No? Butan mo badlist kung masayop ka. Then pwede pod nga i-subscript sa ubo siya gamay or i-superscript sa taas. Na? Then you can change the layout, the design. As you can observe. Then you can change, okay, you can change the color. Mausog na siya. Then you can change the color or the font color, red. No, hindi na siya mausog. Well, anyways, you can manipulate that one. Okay, nag-red. Okay. So, this area here, under Home tab, so this is the font group. This is also the paragraph group. Okay. And of course, these are the styles. So, you can manipulate everything. Okay. Okay. So, what's new? Okay. So, I know that daghan na sa inyo nakagamit na ning Microsoft Word. The same sa ako ang gihimo karon, sa gani akong gigamit karon. But the question is, tanan ba nga area, all of this area here under the Home tab, all of the items here in the Insert tab, under the Draw tab, Design, Layout, everything, inyo ba ni siyang nagamit? And how useful these items inyo are? No, so at this point, let us talk some significant areas nga mostly wala gigamit sa uban, by which gikinahanglang gamiton samot na nga kung magtrabaho ta nga dinalian, no, pinaspasay, or what I mean is for example, mag-send ka og invitation letters to 100 ka tawo, no, lain-lain og pangalan, lain-lain og address. So the question is, ang imong buhaton na change the name, change the address. No? Typically sa mga akong na-observe sa mga, especially sa mga estudyante, nga ang ilang ginabuhat, manually ginausob nila ang pangalan, ginausob nila ang address. So what if ang imong padalhan is 1,000 katawo? Nagama ka og invitation letter, kay hapit na imong birthday, mag-18th birthday, mag-send kag invitation letter, ni gamit ka og Microsoft Word. So syempre alangan mag-usa ra ka pangalan, mag-print kag usa ka libo, then 1,000 letters inya usa ra ka pangalan. Of course dili, tama? So dapat kada letter lain-lain og pangalan. So that is now the problem nga akong nakita nga wala magamit ang feature sa Microsoft Word. So at this point, atong gamiton ang feature sa Microsoft Word. So let us have a scenario here. Scenario 1. You were tasked to create and send out formal invitations. So pagamon daw ka og formal nga invitation, diyon imong ipadala for a promo campaign that a company is running. So, assuming you are working in a company now, then ikaw mo na-assign, okay, Miss Secretary, please create a formal invitation to our clients nga natay promo karon. So, diri na mo sulod imong English, no? Ang English nga subject. So, maggamit din ka og kaning with formal headings, formal letter, invitation letter. Dayon, ikaw mo magpadala dito. So, you were also initially given the list of 10 names of loyal customers to send out to. Oy, swerte ka, kay ang imo ang customer, pulo ra ka buok. Ang pangutana, what if 100 ka buok? What if 1,000 ka buok? That is now the problem. Unsaon nimo i-print nimo sa usa, then edit na pug sa imong gigama nga invitation, gi-list din og ngalan, gi-list din og address. Print na po ka, then edit na po. Kana mo'y kasagarang nahitabo. So, sa ako nang giingon, if this 10, kaya ra nga i-manually nato nga pag-edit. But what if, bisag 50 lang, hassle na kayo na. Bisan og, let us say, mga 25, hassle na kayo na. So, from the scenario above, describe, no, briefly. So, kung ikaw mo'y pagamon, okay, based on that scenario, kaya describe briefly how would you most likely complete the task of sending 10 invitations with individual names of recipients using Microsoft Word. So kindly answer this one in a separate sheet of paper, na. So unsaon man nimo gaay kog idea, unsaon nimo pagbuhat, no? Unsaon nimo ni kung pag-complete the task ang kaning scenario 1. Then second, answer this one. Give an example of documents that you can personalize and send or distribute. So unsa pa mga documents ang pwede natong i-send out, no? I-personalize din i-send out. So isulat na siya sa separate sheet of paper. Scenario number 2. Hoy, kusog akong manok. You are making a report on positive effects of using solar energy to the environment. Nagama daw ka og report sa positive effect sa paggamit og solar energy sa environment. So to make your report more appealing, para nindot daw imong report, you thought of putting a picture of solar panel into your report para medyo nindot. Dayon, you also considered presenting graphical data on the trends of worldwide initiatives on the use of solar energy. So nagama daw kag report sa positive effects of using solar energy sa environment. Dayon, para mas nindot tan-awon imong report, imo siyang butangan og picture sa solar panel. Dayon, imo pong gi-consider nga butangan po nimo og graphical data, mga graphics, mga data on the trends of worldwide initiatives of the use of solar energy. Kumbaga, mo ni based sa research nimo, mo ni sa China, mo ni sa America, mo ni sa Europe, mo ni sa Pilipinas. So nagama kag murag graph something. So answer this one. Describe briefly how you can insert pictures on the images in the Word document. If you have the idea now. Then what other kinds of images or materials can be inserted in the Word document? So try to answer this one in a separate sheet of paper. Okay. So in the professional world, sending out information to convey important information is vital. Because of ICT, things are now sent much faster than the traditional newsletters or postal mail. You can now use the internet to send out information you need to share. So what if we could still do things much faster, an automated way of creating and sending uniform letters with different recipients? So would that not be more convenient? Of course, mas convenient siya kaysa naman itong traditional. Okay, now I will cut the video at this point. Then kindly please watch the next video. So ang link na below this video, because my screen recorder limits only for 15 minutes. So please watch for the part 2 of this topic. Once again, my name is Sir Glenn Didingding, your subject teacher.